Welcome, everyone. Welcome. This is your girl, Priestess by Sekmu, coming to you with an audio. All right, I was instructed to give a verbal message today. And I was going to do a tarot reading, but instead, the universe was like, sis, I need you to speak to the people today. Because there is definitely versatility on this channel with the podcast, with the readings, and the numerology that I don't do enough of. Okay, but I have not been instructed to really go deep with any other number other than the 4-4, because that is the number that I see constantly on almost every hour. Okay, but when we get instructed to do more, we will do more. But today I was instructed to give a universal message to the collective. The collective meaning you are a part of the Great Reset, meaning that you have done your shadow work and you have become the alchemist. You have become the Christ. You have become your own savior. You have turned that shit into sunshine. And that is the title of the message today. Turning shit into sunshine, the alchemist within. All right? Now, if you have been wondering why you are here on this earth, why have you been seated on this planet? You are beginning to see why you have come on this mission at this time on this planet. You are here to evolve, to make a difference, to help Mother Gaia with this great reset by aligning yourself with the energies circulating this planet right now. You have wondered. You have been confused. You have been through pain. You have suffered long enough. Some did not make it. Some have been reincarnated already. Some are stuck in between worlds. But you are still here. And you have made it because you did not give up on yourself. And you have wanted to give up on yourself many times. Many times and many nights you thought about throwing in the towel. But you knew that that would be too easy for you to do. So you remain vigilant. You kept pushing. You kept going. You kept your head up. Even when it was low. You know, deep, deep, deep down inside, that something greater than you is evolving. You've known that ever since you were little. You've known that you were different. You've known that you were not like the other kids. And, you know, to some extent, you were okay with that. You were okay with being different because you knew that you were different. And even though, even though that you have tried to fit in with others, you have put on masks to fit in And you have not been able to do that. You have not been able to do that because you were not sent to fit in. You were not created to fit in. You were created to evolve, to alchemize, to turn shit into sunshine. You have done the work, and you should be very proud of yourself because there is not a lot of people doing what you're doing. There is not a lot of people that have decided to make a change. There is not a lot of people that have decided to look at the man in the mirror, per se. You have looked on and through yourself. And you said to yourself, what is wrong with me? Why am I not like everyone else? Why do I feel like I'm the only one? Why do I feel so different? Why am I treated so different? And it's not at first it was a pity party, wasn't it? But the more that you have been on this journey, the more that you have uncovered, everything happened for a purpose. Everything happened for a reason, and you are here for a reason. You are not a mistake. And I know you have felt like, maybe I'm a mistake. Maybe I'm a mistake. Maybe God did something wrong when he created me. But that is far from the truth. That is what the enemies want you to believe, that you were a mistake. But the universe is supporting you. The universe has been supporting you, and you don't even know how you have been making it through with nothing. Some of you have been making it through with nothing, very little. You have become the minimalist. You have been surviving off very little. And you have still been doing the work. So as we move through this total blood moon lunar eclipse that has already peaked, this is you releasing the darkest parts of yourself before this reset really starts to giddy up and go. This is not a time to rush anything. This is not the time to start anything huge. Remember that we're still in, or we've just been set to be in the Mercury retrograde. Excuse me if my words are kind of all over the place, but I'm just trying to. I'm human. All right. Be patient with me. But this is not the time to, start anything big. This is the time for you to release. Release the rest of the things that no longer serve you, because you have been releasing. Because you've been looking all up and down and through in yourself. Within yourself, and you have found some things that you did not like, and you have done the things to alchemize that, and you took this and you know what I'm saying? It's like the universe and God has been rebuilding you in silence. Has been rebuilding you and refining you. And it's not about you being perfect. It's not about perfection. You leave that up to the universe, because honestly, The universe does not want you to be perfect. They are not looking for you for your perfection. They are looking for alchemists. They are looking for people that turn shit into sunshine. They are looking for your faith. They are looking for your surrender. And you are in receiving mode at this time. You should be in receiving and releasing. Receiving and releasing. That figure 8, that is what that is about. Releasing. Giving and receiving. What are you sharing? What are you sharing with others? Light workers, star seeds, alchemists, because this is the time for us to come together. And if you haven't found your tribe, maybe you are the one that is supposed to create that tribe. Maybe you are the leader. And maybe you don't feel that yet. But don't worry. This is not the time to really try to do anything or try to fix anything. This is you releasing and you're receiving. You're receiving because you have done the work. And you're trusting the unknown. You're trusting the unknown to bring you whatever you need. We're burning away. We're still releasing now. Even though 2025 is gone, this is 2026 and we're under this total eclipse. We are still releasing the things that no longer serve us. And I'll give you an example for me, myself. The other day, I realized that I'm still shrinking myself because I go places by myself. I don't have friends like that to, I'm very much a hermit and, what's the word? Introvert. I'm introverted. I'm very much an introvert. And sometimes I feel out of my comfort zone when I'm around a lot of people. And sometimes I can feel like a loner. And I can feel very vulnerable, especially when I hear people laughing because, I'm a very unique looking person. Shapely wise. And so people around me, women especially, can often feel, I don't know how they're feeling, but I can feel the energy. And sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm right. I'm not right all the time, but for the most part, I'm an empath. So, I'm feeling different energies around me because I'm so used to being to myself and feeling my own energy. Okay. So, I'm aware. And this is something that I've been going through all my life. It's just nothing new. Right. But when you've done more of the work and, when you have connected more with yourself and you have, become the alchemist in your life, then, those energies intensify. So what are you releasing for this total lunar eclipse? The darkest parts of you. And you know what? Do not overthink this. Just take one thing. One thing, write it down on a piece of paper and burn it safely. Because we are getting reset for this horse that we are saddling up. We are saddling up in this energy right now. And this is why it is very important for you to be in alignment. Because the turbulence and the chaos that is happening right now will not sink you in the quicksand of despair and depression. Okay? The meditation is very important right now. The breath work is very important right now. It is even essential at this time for grounding. Going outside in nature, hugging a tree, putting your feet in the grass, or just sitting in the grass is very important to connect with Mother Gaia and those energies. Because it's so much going on right now. Wars. It's families unaliving themselves because they're not able to pay the bills. High stress right now. And we, as the chosen ones, the 1% on this planet, the 144,000, the truth seekers, the light workers, the star seeds, the golden children. It is time for us to come together. If you have not found your tribe, it is a great time to just get on some of these forums. Now, I know a lot of us are on YouTube and we're, you know what I'm saying? That's great communities on YouTube. Or some people have a school community. I don't have one yet, but I'm still working on that, on finding my community or creating that. Which I can be doing a better job, even on my YouTube channel, of creating a community. And it's about being consistent. It's really about consistency now and dedication and really finding your soul mission to put that energy into. Now, some of you may not know what you need to be doing right now, but just stay connected through your practices and you will receive the guidance that you need. Don't think that you just, I have to come up with a plan. You may not have a plan, and you may have a plan and what if the plan don't work out? Guidance from the universe is happening right now. So staying in tune with your intuition, following your intuition is going to be a great guide for you right now. Okay? Now, as I said, my rituals that I like to do are ancient rituals. Now, this is something that because I have my own spiritual science. Through this journey, you have to find your spiritual science. You don't always have to take everything from somewhere else and say, okay, I'm only going to do this. I'm only going to do that. No, you have your own practices that you come up with that feels good to you. And sometimes, during these eclipses and whatnot, I will just come up with my own little spiritual, practice that I can do. Okay, this works for me. That feels good for me. That doesn't feel too good for me. Okay, I find my way through it. And so last night, I did my rituals for this total lunar eclipse. I lit a red candle and gazed at the moon and pictured in my visualization the three ancient gods and goddess that rule the moon, which is Tahuti, Khonsu, and Osset, the Black Madonna, Isis in Greek terminology. Because those are the ancient gods and goddess that rule the moon or connected to the moon. So I picture them, the three of them, on 3-3. Some of you may be seeing 3-3-3 as well. I saw 3-3-3 today. That is the Ascended Masters. That is a master teacher. 33 is a master number. Okay, so today we are mastering ourselves by releasing. You are the Savior. You are the Christ. It's not something that you search outside for. You're not waiting on anyone to come save you. You are the Savior. You are the alchemist. Okay? You have done great work. Not many people are transforming themselves. When some people see numbers that are all the same, they think nothing of it, but not you. Because you have decided to alchemize yourself. They say you signed up for this. You signed a contract. You asked for the family members. You did this and you did that. You have no memory of that. When did I sign up for this? And why would I sign up for this? Why would I sign up for this karma? Because you do not want to come here and do this again. Your soul is saying enough is enough. I do not want to do this life thing over again. I hate it here. But I'm here. And you know now that you are on a mission. Because the civilization of this planet needs you. It needs the work that you have done on yourself, which is genuine. You are part of the 1% that have come to help usher in this new earth. You have been chosen. That's why you are part of the 144,000. This is your time. And it's time for you to surrender and trust in the universe. Release the things that no longer serve you. Don't worry about perfection, because it ain't gonna happen. Learn to accept yourself and your uniqueness. Because a normal mind does not get you this far. The universe wants the weirdos. The universe wants the ones that are different. The universe wants the ADHers. The universe wants the artistic ones. Normal is not in our vocabulary. We need you to be a little strange on this path. We need you to be a little weird on this path. We need you to be a little off on this path. But that is the illusion to others. The universe knows. And all the while you're thinking that you are cursed, Ha! No. It feels like a curse, but you are really blessed. And you can't be a blessing and a curse. You can't be a blessing and a curse. You got to be blessed. The curse is the illusion. The curse that's going to send you back and doing this again. That's why you don't cut it off. You go through it. You stand in your fire. You stand in your flame and you claim your fire gate blessings. Do you understand me? You claim it and you declare it and you decree it and you don't give up until you receive your spiritual inheritance, until you receive your financial inheritance, until you receive all of your desires. And you never give up. You never give in. You are a warrior god. You are a warrior goddess. You have not been sent here just to work and die. You came here to alchemize. You came here to turn that shit into sunshine. And so tonight, I advise you to do some type of ritual. If you are on this path, and those of you that are on this path know who I'm talking to, all right? If you are listening to this message and you are not a part of the 144 frequency, you must be an agent. Agents are welcome too. We're not afraid of the truth over here because we're truth tellers and we're truth seekers. All right. And there's a lot of people getting exposed right now. You can't expose truth. Truth don't need to be exposed when it's already the truth. When you are the truth, you don't worry about that. When you are living a lie, that is when the truth does not want to be exposed. When you're in the darkness. So that is why it's so important for you to release these things that no longer serve you. Darkness. And we'll just use that word because that is connected with this total lunar eclipse. It's the darkest part of the earth. It's the darkest parts of you, and you don't have to be ashamed of those dark parts of you. You integrate that shadow. You become the alchemist. The alchemist within you is tied to your higher self. And you are reaching different levels within. You are ascending. And I want you to use this lunar eclipse as part of your ascension by releasing what no longer serves you. And only you know what that is. I can't tell you what that is. Only you know. Follow your intuition. What do you want to write on a paper and release and burn? Take a spiritual bath with salt for cleansing. Fast. Do whatever you feel like you need to do, because this is your spiritual science. That is how powerful you are. And that is the message that the universe wanted me to share with you today. So it is, and so it will be. My name is Priestess Bisect Moo, coming to you with a message from the universe. Leave your comments below. Leave your comments of where you are right now on this path. How is this path How has this path helped you in your life? What are you currently working on right now to alchemize the things that you have been through, the lessons that you have learned? Tell us below. Release and help others that are on this journey, because we are all truly on this journey together, even though we're separate. You are here, I am there. She is over there, he's over there. But the energy of the collective is becoming stronger. So if you haven't found your tribe, either online or in person, I would look into that and how to do that. Some of you may be creating a tribe, looking for a tribe or creating one. Let the universe guide you. Ask for help from your angels, from your, whoever you're working with, because we all have different spiritual paths. All right? And that is the message that the universe wanted me to share today. I will return, and I will try to be more consistent with these messages, because I am getting guidance to work more with my voice. Okay? And I'm a person that can get bored pretty easy doing one thing. I'm just a person of variety. And, doing the same thing for me over and over and over again, it becomes very redundant to me. And I'm an Aries, so that explains a lot of why I get bored very fast. But nonetheless, I'm an Aries, and it just is what it is, But this is the message. This is the reading. And I will see you soon in the spirit. And you guys, you can do this. Take care of yourselves. Release and don't worry too much. Don't worry too much. I would say don't worry at all, but I don't know if that's realistic enough, because we all gonna worry a little bit. At least to my knowledge, that's my experience. But it's not bad as it used to be. Oh my, it used to be much worse than this. But since I've been doing the work over the years, I'm just learning to release and just let God take control and move out the way. Move out the way and let the universe do the work that it needs to do. Because sometimes when we push too hard, when we try too hard and no doors are opening, you know what? Just let it go. Let it go. And let the universe work for you. You've done the work. Okay? You're in receiving mode. Now all you have to do is receive and release. Release and receive. All right? Until next time, I am Priestess Basekmu, and I am out. Good day. And happy lunar eclipse.